Without the clone, back on YouTube, better get to subscribing. There's no match for the bars I'm providing. The revolution's way past televising. These smoke and mirrors look so mesmerizing. They say I'm deep, want me to dumb it down. Kill 100 niggas with 100 rounds.
This is Knux NKE, and you're locked into the Knux NKE Sports Football Show. You get me? Yeah, that's right, the football show. You get me? I think this is a perfect time to show some chest. Now, am I saying that Liverpool beating Man City 2-0 at the Etihad yesterday is enough for me to say the league is done? I'm saying it's not done, but after Arsenal lost 1-0 to West Ham, that's not a serious... It doesn't even feel like a title race anymore. It doesn't even feel like a title race anymore. These men have zero attacking threat, bruv, to the point where West Ham, a team that they haven't won in ages. Yeah, new manager, they haven't won. They just rocked up to your home ground and beat you 1-0. They did a 1-0. They did the 1-0 to the Arsenal team, blood, but they did it to you. That's embarrassing, man. I know we've lost. We've lost one game, Nottingham Forest, in the Premier League, and that one hurt. I think that was a 1-0 as well, but yeah, you can't be doing that against West Ham. At least Nottingham Forest are up there. You get me? Nottingham Forest are getting some good results this season. So yeah, man, Liverpool, top of the league. You get me? Obviously, it wasn't obvious that it was going to happen, but as a Liverpool fan, I knew that as long as my team stayed fit and we didn't pick up any major injuries, I reckon we had a good chance of the title. The whole Man City falling off a cliff thing, getting whooped by everybody, I didn't see that coming. Arsenal, I was shook at Arsenal for about... When was I shook at Arsenal? It might have been when Liverpool just drew with Villa. I was like, if Arsenal beat West Ham, it's going to be a bit tricky, innit? Because obviously pressure's on. But after I watched that game was boring. That game was dead. You get me? After I watched that game, I was like, there is nothing to be afraid of. Now, Liverpool are 11 points clear. Yeah. Obviously, Arsenal have a game in hand, but 11 points clear at the end of February. It's ours to lose. It's ours to lose. And if we do lose it, biggest bottle job story in history. But nonetheless, Liverpool are top of the league. Salah having one of the greatest seasons of Premier League. Henry, come outside, blood. Henry, come inside. Did you win a Champions League with these man, blood? No, okay, cool. You're going to say, that's not Premier League, bro. Contributions to the club lifts Henry, blood. Lifts him. I'm sorry. It sounds like hatred, and it probably is. But nah, sorry. Salah's done too much now. You get me? And if he does win the Premier League and the Champions League, that's when I'll say fully lifted. Maybe lifted now. It's a bit premature. But if he goes on to do that and then maybe win, even if he stays, wins another Premier League, blood. I think even Henry might come out and say, hey, listen, guys, let's just end the debate. He's kind of killed me right now. Do you get me? But we'll see how that works out in it. But yeah, Salah, at the moment, he's got 25 goals, 16 assists, and it's only February, blood. Could he get to 34? I think he could get to 34 goals. I don't know why I think that, but I think he could get to 34 goals. As long as we get through at PSG, and obviously we just... That's the thing. I think the rest of the season we're going to be a bit more pragmatic. So maybe he might not have as many goal opportunities, but listen, we don't know. The football works in mysterious ways. For all I know, this time next week, we could be out. No, okay, we can't be out of the Premier League, but or this time next month, we could be out of the Champions League, and Premier League is now... The title race is back on because we've fallen off a cliff. Maybe we've got a big injury. So I don't want to talk too hastily because I know how football works. But we've got 11 games left. 7 of them are at home. We have to win this. There is no excuse. There is no reason why we don't win this. And if we do win this, and Slot wins in his first season, I need Arsenal fans to come over here. Because you, man, were the ones that were supposed to win it, right? That's what I was told. I was told that Liverpool, the squad's not that good. I thought my squad was sick, but everyone's looking at, your squad's not that great. And granted, we've got maybe a couple of dud players, Nunes and, I don't know, a couple other people. But like for Arsenal, yes, you've had key injuries in Bakayo, yeah, and Bakayo actually the respect that he's got since he's been injured has probably his stock's gone up because now everyone realizes how good he is and contributes to that team that was challenging City the last 2 previous years. But this was your year. This was your year. Yeah, could still be. You never know. But at this point, it's not looking great. Game in hand, but you're 11 points behind Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. If you don't win that game, yeah, it's peak. The worst title race ever. This is going to be the landslide. This is going to be worse than 2019-20. Maybe not as bad. But it's going to be on them levels because 11 points, 11 games, I don't see it happening, mate. And then you got to come to Anfield as well. Arsenal, how do you feel about Arteta? Because I know in public you man put on a brave face, innit? Like, you get me, you'll back your team, you back your club, yeah. I get it to a certain degree. But there's delusional ones. We all know about the delusional ones. And I'm talking about even in real life as well. Man that will tell you in WhatsApp groups or whatever that, you know, it's their season, this season and shit. And like, we ain't my favourite one is we ain't played no one good, even though we played them and played that Real Madrid, beat Man City, like beat Bayern Leverkusen. We beat all these teams, yeah. Yeah, we've got a couple draws now, but beginning of the season, first half of the season, we was killing teams. But anyway, we just kind of snuck in there, stayed humble, snuck in there. We saw Man City fell off. We were like, oh, who else could win this? We looked at Arsenal, we thought, with Saka, okay, all right. And the Odegaard thing started off well, but then you man just kept getting bookings and stupid red cards and shit. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, we might have this in it. I'm pretty sure even Liverpool players were like, yeah, you know what, we might have this in it because, like, Arsenal they haven't got the pedigree. They haven't got the pedigree, yeah. They're like a Leicester 2.0. I've said it before. They're like the original Leicester where it's like, you'll just win and it'll be like, I'm starting to think that we need to question that Invincibles, like, because obviously there was no VAR, yeah. I don't think you could even do an Invincibles in this era just because of VAR. But, yeah, like, was the league just off that season? Was the league having an off season that season where everyone was playing shit? Because how do you let Arsenal go throughout a whole season and just not get beaten? So what, no team could beat these? Nah. We need to revise this history, bro. We need to go back and check this data because I don't see any teams. I have a lot of football fans come to me and goes, oh, you've only won 1 league in 30 years, bro. Like, you've won 0 leagues in the VAR era. 0 leagues in the VAR era. Did you know what that means? That means your goals aren't verified. Yeah, and we know back in the day, yeah, bare offside goals, innit? Like, but referee was just on one, innit? You just go back, forget even looking if that was all. They would just look at each other, bam, goal. You get me? Now it's like they'll still skank you, but at least you can like see how they skanked you. Like, you get me? And they'll replay how they're skanking you over and over and over again. So I guess that's a plus. You get me? So can Arsenal come back? I just don't see it. I personally just don't see it. There was a finality about the West Ham game, another finality about the Liverpool Man City game as well, where it just kind of just felt like Arsenal were just giving up. I just can't see how that team that lost to West Ham puts a run together and these men go on to win a league. Maybe, listen, anything can happen in it. We could pick up a major injury and we just fall off a cliff as well. But at this point in time, yeah, man, there was a finality about the Man City game as well, where we just felt like, yeah, we're at the champions' crib. We rolled them over comfortably, even though we weren't too attacking. Though, I saw us playing out of their press and then just hitting them with overloads, blood. It was over, blood, you get me? And they couldn't really do much about it, do you get me? I saw Trent getting cooked. I just remember Trent getting cooked and I was thinking, damn. You're lucky, blood. You're lucky if you get to Real Madrid, bro. Because the way you're getting cooked right now, it looks kind of embarrassing, blood. Doku's just turning you left, right. I'm like, Trent, win one battle. Win one battle. Just so I got something for my highlight reel, bro. I just see man getting bud left, right, and centre, bro. So, but luckily we got Kanate and VVD. Come on now, like, I reckon, best centre back pairing in Europe. There's no one competing with these guys. Like, God forbid we pick up a Van Dijk injury, but I don't know what we do in it. But the way he's playing every game is worrying, in it. That's what worries me for next season. Because you know them ones there where a man plays every game, stays injury free, but in the next season, man gets injured. God forbid it's this season. Please. Please. Not this season. Let us win the league and then whatever happens, in it. But yeah, the way Van Dijk's playing the way he played against Man City was kind of like, that was a defining, I wouldn't say defining performance because he kind of does that every game, innit? But the way, like, he marshaled the defense, we just, like, the way the team was just the team, it was just like, you could sense that Van Dijk had that control. He was just there for every header and shit. He's making it look easy, blood. He makes it look easy, bro. To the point where I'm like, yeah, Van Dijk's got it. I'm not even worried when teams are counter-attacking us, you get me? You might score 1 goal against Liverpool, but you're not scoring like 3 or 4, you get me? And if you do, we're going to come back and score goals anyway, so you get me? But let me know what you think. I think we got it. I think, finally, 20 times. Give us our perch back, blood. Give us our perch back. We're on it again, fam. We're on it again. Thank you, Fergie, for the memories. You gave us a challenge. You know what I mean? You did a little thing. But now we're back on our perch. Thank you, Fergie. You get me? You inspired this because, you know what I mean? Without us, there's no you. Without you, there's kind of no this. There's no you know what I mean? Getting back to this level where we're the best in Europe. Innit? I'm not saying we're going to win everything because, all right, we got the Carabao Cup final. Well, we have to win that against Newcastle. I don't give a flip, blood. We have to win that. Premier League has to be sewn up. If Arsenal lose to Nottingham Forest, it's time to start rotating. It's rotation nation, blood. Just start rotating. But what else? And Champions League, we've got PSG. That game, I just feel like for some reason we'll deal with PSG, blood. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just unrivaled confidence, but I just feel like with our strongest team, like, they haven't got Mbappe no more. Yeah, they've still got dangerous players, but I just think we'll roll these man over. If we can do that to City, yeah, where we just have hit these man with a low block, yeah. Imagine we low block PSG. They ain't gonna do nothing. Can't do nothing. But yeah, man, you know how football turns. Next week I could be making a video and it's totally the opposite way around. And that's kind of what the fun is, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? But yeah, this has been Knux, NKE Sports Channel video. You get me? Let me know. I want to do what do you call it? I want to do some live streams as well, man. Might as well get involved. Did you get me? Obviously we're about to win the league, so it's a perfect time for us. Shamelessness, but yeah, it's the perfect time for us. Perfect time to start videoing. You get me? Liverpool FC, the badge, the pride, the honour, 20 times incoming. God forbid we bottle it, but 20 times incoming. It's peak for Man U as well. Yo, by the way, Man U, yeah. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. You got to remember, it was what, 13, 14 years ago? These men were pretty much winning leagues. I can't say dominating Europe because you never really did that. But you was winning leagues. You was picking up trophies, domestic trophies anyway. And just since that point that Fergie left, it's just been the steady decline. But it's like a deep decline. Then you'll level off and then decline again, level off and decline again. And you know what? I'm a rival fan, but I hate Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is not good enough to be a Man United player. I know he scored he scored a goal against Everton. Whoop-dee, yeah. But as a rival fan, I've never been like, I want my rivals to at least be able to compete. And if I see Bruno Fernandes on the team sheet, I'm like, this guy's rubbish, blood. Like, he would never. I don't think he gets into like the top 10 teams in England, bro. I'm trying to think of one. Just the way he maneuvers, from what I've heard from the Man United fans, just everything, man. Like, I just don't know. I just really don't know. But yeah, we'll see anyway. But yeah, this is a Liverpool fan saying it. Get rid of Bruno. Bruno's dead. And Man U, just side note, obviously the billionaire, £1 billion in debt thing and all that. Yeah, that's embarrassing. And Like, can he get any worse? Yeah, Man United are what, 15th? Like, -7 goal difference. It's embarrassing. We've been shit before. We've never been that shit. That I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's all types of karma. All types of like, I don't know what they did back in the day. Must have been involved in some murky dealings. But like, yeah, United. I just don't see them coming back. They're currently getting slapped by everyone. Yeah, barely surviving against shit teams in this. It's good to see. It's actually kind of boring now. That's how much I've seen it. It's actually kind of boring now, where it's like, I'm tired of hearing the pain from Man United fans. I'm tired of, hating the door and never. I started ignoring you, man, bro, because I don't want to watch Man United games, like nothing. Like, I even tried to bet on you, man, one time, yeah, and you, man, got 0 shots on target, and I was like, I'm not even betting. Like, why am I betting on Man United? What's wrong with my life? But yeah, man, Knux NKE Sport, man. Man United, get yourself together. Chelsea. I was told Chelsea was gonna do this and Chelsea was gonna do that. I've lost a lot of friends, man. Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal fans. Nobody calls me no more because they know, yeah, they was chatting shit. That's why they don't call me no more. But or maybe I'm just a terrible person. But whichever, like, they know that there's shit in it, so they're not gonna call me anyway because I'm gonna remind them how shit they are in it. But yeah, Chelsea. I'm not gonna say too much about them. Just, how do we not batter these guys when they came to Anfield? That's what I don't get, bro. When at the beginning of the season, they were moving like they were old school Chelsea, and I'm like, why are we not battering these guys, man? Anyway, hopefully when we face them end of the season, that's another thing. We might get a nice little what do you call it? Guard of honor from Arsenal, from Chelsea. If we can get one from Spurs as well, that would be incredible. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If we get them Guard of honors popping, that'll make the season even better. Get a little Champions League in there, Guard of honor popping, that would be incredible. This has been Knux NKE.
Back on YouTube, better get to subscribing. There's no match for the bars I'm providing. The revolution's way past televising. These smoke and mirrors look so mesmerizing. They say I'm deep, want me to dumb it down. Kill 100 niggas with 100 rounds.